My name is Gita Jensen, and I'm the director for the contract research organization NIS Labs. I am a systems biologist and I specialize in natural products research. This presentation is about Biovaderm, which is a natural product from egg membrane and its effect on skin cells in a series of lab tests and from a clinical trial on reduction of facial wrinkles. So what is egg membrane? It is a thin but strong layer inside the eggshell, protecting the egg white and egg yolk. The egg membrane is designed to provide unique protection to the developing chick until it hatches. Here is a photo of egg membrane from electron microscopy, showing some of the tightly knitted proteins. As you can see, the proteins in raw egg membrane are in a rather inaccessible matrix. In Biovaderm, these proteins are hydrolyzed so that the smaller pieces called peptides and amino acids are immediately available for skin nutrition. We have conducted research on Biovaderm, and we recently published a peer-reviewed paper on the results. Biovaderm has specific beneficial effects on human cells in lab tests that pertain to skin health. When Biovaderm was applied to the facial skin, a significant reduction of wrinkles was seen. The skin is the body's first defense from external stressors. It gets strength and elasticity from fibers of collagen and elastin, and rejuvenates itself through the actions of various types of skin cells. When skin cells were treated with Biovaderm in the laboratory, the cells made more collagen and elastin than untreated cells, and this is important for maintaining healthy skin elasticity. The skin is exposed to free radical damage from the environment. This affects the aging of the skin. Let us take the UV radiation from the sun as an example. The radiation causes free radical damage, weakens collagen and elastin fibers, so the skin loses its healthy elasticity and triggers inflammation. Biovaderm directly inhibited the production of free radical stress in human cell cultures. This shows that Biovaderm can help reduce such inflammatory conditions. Biovaderm also supported events inside cells deeply at the level of gene activation. When UV radiation penetrates skin, it affects the cells in the skin tissue. The cells have adapted protective mechanisms, so when they sense this stress, they may turn on genes that help protect the cell and make the cell better equipped to withstand free radical damage. We looked for activation of such protective genes when skin cells were treated with Biovaderm in the laboratory. Biovaderm turned on a whole set of protective genes that help reduce inflammation and free radical damage. This shows that Biovaderm enhanced the skin cell's inherent protective capacity. The effect of Biovaderm on facial wrinkles was tested in a human clinical trial. 20 women used a facial cream containing Biovaderm for 8 weeks. The wrinkle contours were measured in the area beside the eye, also called crow's feet. 65% of the women showed wrinkle reduction and 45% showed robust reduction of wrinkle depth, between 15 and 38% reduction. Overall, the wrinkle reduction was statistically significant after 8 weeks. I want to show actual examples of 3D images of changes to wrinkles from 2 of the 20 study participants. Here's the first example showing the change in wrinkle depth before and after 8 weeks of using a facial cream containing Biovaderm. In the top photo, you see a deep wrinkle in the center in blue. The bottom photo shows the same wrinkle after 8 weeks, now much more shallow, shown in much less blue. Here's the second example, showing the change in wrinkle depth before and after using Biovaderm. In the center of the top photo, you can see a deep wrinkle in blue. The bottom photo shows the same wrinkle after 8 weeks, now much more shallow. In addition to the center wrinkle, there are other examples of wrinkles that faded during the study in this person. After the completion of the clinical trial, the 3D digital images from all 20 women were analyzed for wrinkle depth. After 8 weeks of using Biovaderm, the wrinkle reduction was statistically significant. So in conclusion, the scientific results on Biovaderm shows properties that are beneficial to skin health. This is seen at the tissue level, the cellular level, and the level of gene activation. These foundational biological effects are likely key mechanisms explaining the significant reduction of facial wrinkles that were documented with the topical use of Biovaderm in the clinical trial.